Welcome, and thank you all for joining me for day 9 of our 12 days of ZENMAS. Today we will restore with a slow flow. As we get started, we'll make our way to a reclined position on the mat. We bring our awareness to the breath, noticing our natural inhale and exhale. As we inhale, lungs fill with air, chest rises. That exhale, slow with control, it falls as we release. You can bring a hand to the heart and a hand to the belly. Take a moment to set an intention for today's practice. Maybe you were focused on mindfulness, being present, or giving gratitude. 3 more deep breaths. We'll exhale to release the arms beside the body. On inhale, we draw the knees into the chest. Take a moment to check in with the back. Maybe we can find some movement, rocking side to side, drawing circles with the knees. We can take a moment to find stillness, bringing the knees as close as we can to the chest. Knees draw in, we cross at the ankles and grab on at the feet. We can release the legs. Notice how this feels, what sensations may arise. We'll release the feet and start to rock forward and backwards. Take a moment before we rock all the way to a seated position on the mat. We'll flip around and come to a quadruped position, bringing the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We come into 5 breaths of cat-cow. Through our inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. As we exhale, we round through the spine, press through the palms. Bringing some movement into the spine here. Notice what sensations arise as we flow, allowing the breath to lead the body. Inhale to exhale. One final cat-cow. We bring everything down to the mat, coming to lie on the belly. We ground through the forearms to the palms as we lift through the chest, relax the shoulders, trying to bring the arms to a 90. Feel a stretch here in the lower back as we come to our Sphinx pose. 3 breaths. Option to stay here or go a little bit deeper. We can bring the tops of the feet as wide as our mat. We start to walk the hands up as we lift the forearms. Chest lifts, shoulders stay relaxed. Being mindful of the body as we hold here in our back bent, dropping down to the forearms at any time if we need. We listen and honor the body. Next exhale, we ground the forearms to the mat. We're going to bring the palms directly underneath the shoulders. On inhale, we're going to press the body up. We come to a kneeling plank. On exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high, we draw the heels as close as we can to the earth, grounded through the palms. Inhale, left leg reaches high, 3-leg dog. On that exhale, we're going to swing it through. Foot in between the hands, drop it down, low lunge. You can lift through the chest, hands to heart center. We want to press the hips forward, lengthen through that right hip flexor. We return to that intention, quiet the mind, settle into stillness. Next exhale, we're going to ground both palms to the mat. As we stay grounded here, one more breath. The next inhale, we reach the arms up, relax through the shoulders. Can keep the head at center or send the gaze up. Next exhale, hands come to heart center. We inhale to send the arms up, and through that exhale, we plant the hands to the mat. Next exhale, we'll send the hips back, toes to point up. Find a half split. We're going to slowly make our way to our deepest expression, allowing our exhale to take us a little bit deeper each breath. Whether that's dropping through the chest comes lower towards that left leg, dropping the hips back towards the heel, or finding a deeper split here. Let's listen and honor the body. Last breath. Inhale takes us back into that low lunge. We bring both of the hands to the right side. We walk the left foot out, toes point towards the left corner of the mat. We're going to ground through the right arm. Inhale, left arm up. As we exhale, we have the option of bending here at the elbow as we open through the chest. Next inhale is going to take the left arm up. And as we exhale, left hand comes to that left knee. We're going to roll onto the outer edge of that left foot. Go a little bit deeper here. Drop through that right hip. Open through the left. We have the option of staying here. If we want to go a little bit deeper, we start to lift that back right leg. Left hand goes for the top of the foot. As we inhale, we draw that right leg in closer towards the body. Start to feel some sensations here in that right quad. Last breath. On your exhale, we can gently release right leg and return it to the mat. We'll bring that left hand back to the mat, ground through the left foot, and slowly heel toe the foot back in. Hands square the left foot. We'll send that left leg back. Take a moment to take any organic movements, shifting the hips side to side, drawing circles, maybe a few cat-cows. Last breath. We'll make our way to down dog, tucking the toes, lifting the hips. 3-leg dog, inhale, right leg goes high. Through that exhale, we send it through, find our low lunge. Inhale to lift the chest, hand comes to heart center. We press the hips forward, lengthen through the spine, returning back to that intention. We stay grounded. We inhale to reach the arms up, actively reaching through the fingertips, maybe finding a slight back bend here. Gaze looks up or stays at center. Next exhale, hands to heart center. Next inhale, arms reach up. Through that exhale, we ground the palms to the mat. Slow and steady. When you're ready, hips go back, toes point up. Finding our half split, we allow our breath to lead us into our fullest expression. Dropping through the hips, going deeper through that split. Chest releases. Last breath. Inhale takes us back to that low lunge. You bring the hands to the left side, walk that right foot all the way to the edge of the mat, right toes point towards the corner. Ground through the left hand, inhale, right arm reaches up. Option is stay here, grounded through our twist. Can bend at the elbow here to open through the chest a little bit deeper. Inhale sends the right arm up. Exhale releases it to the right knee. We start to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, opening through the hip here. So we drop through the left. Find a deeper stretch here in that left hip flexor. Maybe lifting that back left leg, bringing the right hand to meet the top of the foot so we draw the leg in closer towards the body. Wherever we're at in our practice, we allow our exhale to take us deeper. We start to release left foot, grounding the right foot to the mat, returning the hands to square the foot. As we exhale, we can release that right leg. We'll ground through the knees, square the hips. When we're ready, walk the hands down to start to melt the chest. We find our puppy pose. Maybe chin, chest, or forehead comes to the mat. Hips stay high, chest low. We take this moment to let go. Next inhale, we'll start to lift the chest. We walk the hands up. We're going to flip the body around, lengthen the legs out, ground through the sit bones. So we come to our seated forward fold here. Flex through the feet. Inhale, arms reach up. So we exhale, we take it down. Chest comes as close as we can to the legs. If it's in our practice today, we reach for the feet. Maybe grounding the forearms to the mat, keeping a slight bend in the knees. We surrender. Through each exhale, we go a little bit deeper. Inhale reaches the arms up. We come back to a neutral spine. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll make our way to a reclined position on the mat, drawing the knees into the chest on inhale. Through that exhale, we gently release the feet to the mat. Left leg extends straight into the air. We take 3 breaths to point and flex through the foot. Last breath, we stay flexed to that left foot. Left ankle comes onto that right thigh. Option to stay grounded here through the right foot. We can interlace the fingers behind the thigh or at the shin, bringing the legs in closer towards the body. Take a moment to draw circles, roll out that right ankle. Wherever we're at in our practice, we'll take a moment, release the fingers. Arms go out into a T. We're going to cross the legs, find lady legs, and when we're ready, legs go towards the right side. Gaze looks towards the left hand. We come into a twist here, trying to stay grounded through both shoulders. So we twist here from the belly. Last breath. Our inhale is going to bring the legs back to center. Through that exhale, once we're grounded, we can uncross the legs, ground the feet back to the mat. Arms go beside the body, right leg goes straight into the air. 3 breaths, we point and flex through the foot, noticing what sensations arise within the body. Keeping that right foot flexed, we bring that right ankle onto that left thigh. You choose your option. We stay grounded or legs draw in towards the body. We can roll out that left ankle. We bring the arms out to a T, cross through the legs, When we're ready, exhale takes us to the left side. Staying grounded through the shoulders, gaze looks towards the right. Exhale takes us a little bit deeper into our twist. Last breath. Inhale brings us to center. Once we're grounded, as we exhale, we can release through the legs. Draw the knees into the chest, forehead draws in. As close as we can, we give ourselves a big squeeze. Through that exhale, we lengthen the legs out, rest the entire body to the mat. Start to surrender the mind, focusing in on the breath. Allow the body to melt to our mat. As we take the next few moments of mindfulness, to surrender to our final relaxation, our Shavasana. We can bring movement back into the body, wiggling the toes and the fingers, rolling onto that right side when we're ready. Take a few moments here to find gratitude for the mind, the body. We'll slowly make our way to a seated position on the mat. Bring our hands to heart center. Thank you all for joining me for day 9 of our 12 days of ZENMAS. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified of our daily video drops. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.